Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we have got a Haaland review for you guys. This player is absolutely insane, and I think you guys are definitely going to want to buy him after watching this review. Quickly before we do jump into it, guys, if you are new and be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications, turn on to miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy the video, smash big thumbs up as you can imagine, and let me know your thoughts on Haaland in the comments below. Also guys, we're trying to hit 1k subs, so please make sure if you haven't already you are subscribed, because we're trying to hit 1k as soon as possible. But I'm going to jump straight into it. So to start off with, I'm going to apologize if this isn't the best review you've seen, because it's my first time doing it, my first time trying anything like this. So you guys let me know where I can improve and what you want to see from the reviews rather than what I've done, if that makes sense. I'm basically going to go through some of the pros and some of the cons, and then sort of the price that he is going for on both consoles right now. So according to Footbin, Haaland's going for about 64k on PlayStation, 70k on PC and on Xbox. I'm obviously on Xbox, and this is a team that I'm playing Haaland in as a very central role up front on his own. These are the records that he's got for me right now. He's scored 65 with 34 assists in 33 games. So all of these records are within Div Rivals and just trying to get qualified for Foot Champs and that sort of stuff. I played a couple of friendlies as well with him, but nothing too crazy. Most of these were in Div Rivals. So as you can see, he's 6'4", high work rates, preferred foot is a left foot. He's got 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. And if you was wondering on what instructions I do have him on, I have him on stay forward, get him behind, and stay central. So he's going to stay in the middle, he's going to get him behind, and that's basically what he's going to do. So now I'm just going to go through some of the pros and cons of Haaland and just how good he is and where he should be playing and why you should be picking him up. I'm just going to put some gameplay of some of the goals and assists that he has got in the background so you guys can see the sort of goals and stuff he does score. We'll go for the pros to start off with. The pros, one of his best pros that I actually find is the fact that he's 6'4" with 89 pace. His sprint speed is 94. His acceleration is obviously a little bit lower, but he's got 94 sprint speed at 6'4", and playing him central as a striker, you can lump the ball up to him from a goal kick and he wins every single header. He'll flick everything on. He flicks it onto Coman, onto Sancho every single time. One of them two will go running through on goal. 9 times out of 10 bag a nice easy goal from goal kicks, which is a great thing to have. Like I said, obviously he's got 94 sprint speed. If he makes that run to go and get him behind, he's gone. The defenders aren't keeping up with him. You guys can put a pace card on him if you want and take him, put his acceleration up a little bit, which you might find that does help him out a little bit, but his pace is just so good. You get him in behind and he's absolutely gone. And obviously he's finishing as you'd expect from Haaland with 91 shooting. He's got 94 finishing in game with 94 shot power anyway, and he finishes everything. You give him a chance, whether it's left foot or right foot, he's going to bag a goal. There's never times I run through on goal with Haaland and think I don't know what way to go. If I go left foot, if I go right foot, I know he's going to put it in. I don't doubt his finishing at all, and he actually makes me feel very, very confident in front of goal. Whereas players like Sancho, for me, I find if I go on his left foot, I know he's going to miss, which is a bit of a problem. I have to try and work my play around not doing that. Whereas with Haaland, if he's through on goal, he's through on goal. And let me tell you, his long shots, he can absolutely spank this ball with a little bit of power behind it as well. If it's a straight shot from outside the box, if you are just burying it in the top corner, he'll throw it in the top corner. If you're doing a long-range finesse shot, which we all know right now are very, very broken within the game, he'll bang you in a long-range finesse shot. I mean, his long shots are 87. Like I say, he's got 94 shot power, and I've got a finisher on him, which takes him up to 99 shot power as well, which just tells you why his long shots are so good. His physical is another great stat that he does have. He's got 88 physical with 74 jumping, 82 stamina. He doesn't really die out towards the end of the games, which is one thing I have noticed with him. I expected him to be quite dead towards the end of the game, but I forgot he's a robot in real life. He can run and run and run and run. He'll play all game. He'll have good stamina all game, and he'll do as much as he can throughout the entire game. He's got 93 strength, which means he bullies so many defenders off the ball. There's a amount of times I've run through with a smaller player, and I just noticed that I know I'm getting pushed off the ball every single time. I don't feel that with Haaland. He can hold his own against the defender. He can push him off, shrug him off, and carry on with his run. And then he's got 85 aggression as well, which is really, really nice. And he's overall, like I say, I trust him a lot. He's a very, very good player, and up front for me, he's finishing and his pace and all that sort of stuff is just so good. But in terms of the cons, guys, is one of his biggest cons is his dribbling and the fact he's got 3-star skill moves. So obviously, if you had 4-star skill moves, you could probably do with the dribbling being as low as it is, because you can get yourself out of some different situations, popping in scoop turns, chops here and there, spins in and out of players. It'll make it a little bit easier. Because his dribbling is so low and he's only got 3-star skill moves, it does make him a little bit more of a problem to try and get into a position if he's not already running in that direction. Whereas with a player I can keep going back to, like Sancho, he's got the 5-star skills, got really good agility, really good dribbling, and he can just get in and out of situations. You can put him into a situation where he shouldn't get out of, he will get out of it and get a goal at the end of it. Whereas Haaland, you can't do that. He has to be running through on goal. You have to have either a long shot with him in loads of space, or you have to just run with him and literally run in a straight line, and that's all you can do. Because in terms of his dribbling, he's got 85 agility with the finishing on, which isn't too bad. His agility isn't a problem. I do find that I can skip past players players and turn him into different areas. The one thing that I do have the problem with is the fact that he just doesn't have the ability to do any skill moves. That's the problem. I don't like. As someone from me, I like to try and throw my opponent off. I'm gonna do a Sancho review in the next couple of days. You'll see some of the goals I score with him. The amount of times I just drop shoulder, do a little spin, and I'm inside my their defender and scoring a nice easy goal is insane. Whereas with Haaland, unfortunately, you can't do that. But that's about the only con that I could probably pick out with Haaland. There's nothing else about him that I really don't like. I mean, his passing isn't great either, to be fair. He's only got 65 passing, but I haven't put Haaland up top to pass. With the stats that he's got, I'm not interested in being there to pass. Don't play him at cam or anything like that. He's not going to be good because, like I say, his passing is rubbish. So yeah, that is the only other con that I can pick out with Haaland. The only cons I've got for him are his passing. He cannot pass to save the life of him. The amount of times I find his passing is awful, and it is because he's got 65 passing. He's really not like got great passing at all. And then, like I say, his dribbling is also a bit of a pain. His dribbling itself isn't bad. He can pick up the ball and run with the ball and get you in on goal, score you a goal. The only problem is, like I say, the skill moves, the ability to get into certain situations where if you had 4-star, 5-star skills, he would get out of. But only having 3-star skills, it does make him a little bit harder to get out of. With the finisher chem style on him, his dribbling and stuff's really good. His agility is good. A lot of people say he turns like a train. I don't feel that myself. I feel like he turns really well. I feel like he gets into positions quite nicely as well. The only thing, as I keep saying, are the skill moves and his passing are the only cons that I can pick out with Haaland, in all honesty. There's not a lot that I can really say bad about this player. I just think he's so good, and he's a player that every time he gets an inform, you best believe I'm going to be buying that card, trying him out, reviewing him, and just giving him the best shot that I possibly can, because I absolutely love this card. So overall, guys, even though I paid 120k and he's now about 70k for this card, at 70k, I would give this card about a 9.5 out of 10, in all honesty. Like I say, there's only one or two little things I can pick out with this card that don't make him a 10 out of 10, which is pretty much just his skill moves. His weak foot, yes, he's only a 3-star. You wouldn't know it until in front of goal. His right foot is quality in front of goal. His left foot's great in front of goal. And I just do not notice any problem with his weak foot, as you'll see in the cons and the pros on the screen somewhere. And if you guys do want me to review any more players, please do let me know in the comments below who you want to see me review, whether it's a cheaper player for some of you guys that have just started up, or some of the more expensive players. As you can see, like I've got Sancho, Kante, Coman, any of those players that are in the team, let me know in the comments below. I can also go out and buy some players and try them out. You guys let me know in the comments, I'll be sure to get onto that. If you have enjoyed the video, please do smash the comments up, as that's more than you can imagine. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, notifications turn on, please make sure you're going to do that, because we're trying to hit 1k as soon as possible, and that would really help out if you can do that. I appreciate you guys watching until the end. We'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.